Hey Cancer, welcome to your December 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from December 16th until the 22nd. As always, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. I do want to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings. All of my personal readings at this time are 20% off. If you're interested in that link will be down below in the description. But let's go ahead and dive in here, Cancer. There's like 3 oracle cards that want to come out, but I just picked one. All right. You pulled this full moon in Scorpio card. It says it's time to release negativity. Some of you may have moon in Scorpio. If you don't worry about it. But I do get that this is, at this point in time in your life, you're starting to, or there's a need here, an emotional need here to release negativity or release any type of past baggage. Really just anything that's just emotionally weighing you down. I think this is you having to get focused here. You did pull this focus card. You having to get focused here, which I feel like it's requiring you here to start really making changes, especially confronting your fears or going more deep into things. I mean, it's interesting too. I'm gonna pull your tarot here in a second, but I think that the more you go into things, like the more you confront your fears, or the more you like look at things you don't want to look at, I'm almost kind of getting like they're not as bad as you thought they would be. Like, yes, there's fear there, but I feel whenever you look at it and dissolve it, it's almost as if it brings with it some type of deeper enlightenment for you. You pulled this descendant card. It says invitation. Yeah, the descendant in the astrology, it's where the 7th house is. So it does deal with relationships and it deals with others here. So you could be definitely letting go of relationships, people that have been negatively influencing you here in your life. Let's see. Let's pull your tarot now, Cancer. Let me make sure this mic's on. If you're wondering what that dripping noise is, I have a Berkey and it's like cleaning itself. I guess you can say that. So that's what it is. All right. You did pull the Emperor here in the position of the good stuff. Well, I like this card being in the position of the good stuff. The Emperor, you're coming into your own here. I think you're really learning how to become your own authority here and start really defining things for yourself. You could also be putting up more boundaries in your life, especially when it does come to, or when it's pertaining to relationships here. But the Emperor is Aries seated in its power. So I think you're becoming more grounded and rooted in yourself here, and I think that's going to help you a lot when it comes to decision making, but also being able to self-govern yourself, so that way you can actually create and build the things here that you've been wanting to build, because you do have the World card here for the overall energy. Definitely the World card always talks about some type of cycle or chapter. So you could be closing out some type of karmic chapter or karmic cycle here in your life. I think the World card really does get a bad rap. Every time we see it, we're like, oh, it's the ending, and therefore it's going to be painful, whatever the case might be. I know it's not the case all the time, but you hear that a lot and you see that a lot. I actually like the World card because it's the integration of all you have learned with in regards to some type of chapter in your life. And it can also just mean accomplishment and completion. It's like, it's the end of the journey and you reap the rewards, you reap the fruits, whatever those were, right? They can be good or bad, right? Like maybe you get to the end of the journey, you're like, damn, I didn't get anything. Or maybe you get to the end of the journey, you're like, finally. And then, you could also get, rewards as well. But either way, there is some type of cycle here and chapter here that's closing out for you. You pulled the 9 of Wands here in the position of the good stuff here. I think you're finding a lot more strength and energy here to face obstacles and boundaries here. Even with this card that you pulled this, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. What I see happening here is that you've been confronting your fears on very deep levels, or you just have been confronting things that have been brewing beneath the surface, and you're actually starting to learn here, like enlighten. You're becoming enlightened by doing that. But I think you're finding more positivity, and that positivity is giving you more strength to be able to fight through more resistance, to be able to fight through more challenges and obstacles here. So I like that being in the position of the good stuff as well, with the Emperor being here in the position of the good stuff. I think you're really finding a deeper sense of self-belief in yourself here this week. Very interesting energies. You pulled the Seven of Wands here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo, and we do have Mars and Leo transiting in the astrology at this time. It is retrograde, so this card's going to be coming out a lot, not only in my reads, but in everybody else's reads as well. Well, I think here that you're really, again, you're standing up for what it is that you believe in. You're standing up for yourself here with the Seven of Wands. And it doesn't have to be like in a negative, brash way. Maybe it is. Maybe you need to like assert yourself and put up boundaries, or just do what it is that you need to do, especially when it comes to confronting negativity in your life. But I think you're overcoming your fears though with the Seven of Wands, right? You're standing, what's that saying? Standing on business. That's what I get here. You have the King of Swords in your challenge, and then you have the Knight of Wands here as your advice. By the way, you do have the Tower here in the outcome. I actually like this Tower in the outcome. I don't think this is a bad Tower. We'll get to that here in a moment. You have the King of Swords in the challenge, and then the Knight of Wands as your advice. Yeah, King of Swords says you already have the wisdom and the intelligence. Now it's really time to be bold and act on what it is that you know with this Knight of Wands. Right, Knight of Wands is all about being self-determined, bold, courageous, and that's the temperament I feel Spirit's wanting you to embody more. Because King of Swords, you're someone here, I feel that you're very wise. King of Swords is someone who's very wise, very intelligent, knows how to strategize. Their mind is their most powerful weapon. And I think that right now it's like you already have all the information, you have all the knowledge, all the wisdom. Now you just have to act boldly on it, right? And take the lead and be more self-determined here. And so again, even with that King of Swords being in the challenge, and you did pull this focus card, it could be hard. Like right now at this time, you could be finding it difficult to focus, or you're just having to remain focused, if that makes sense, right? And be right, and really start taking action here with the Knight of Wands as the advice. You did pull the Page of Swords here in the position of the future. I think this is good news coming your way. I'm not just saying that. We do have Venus trine Jupiter this week. It'll be on December 19th. And we will also at the same time be having Sun square Neptune. So I do see you. There is something positive here that I get you coming across, or that's being revealed to you. But I really want to, I think you need to be cautious here a little bit, because Sun square Neptune could be to where we can take things to the extremes. Like we can have extreme fantasies or whatever the case might be. So you're having to, with Sun square Neptune, it's important to remain grounded, right? And not get too lost in a fantasy, or not get too swept up in, some type of idealism. It's like, yes, you want to be dreamy and dream, and you want to ride the wave of Venus trine Jupiter to where there's this positive energy to create and explore and to expand. But you also want to just be grounded as well. You did pull the Tower here in the position of the outcome. I really do get that this Tower, this is the way I'm seeing this in the read. I get that this is some type of insight here that you're getting. It could be information as well, or just some type of deeper revelation that you're discovering maybe within inside yourself. And I think it's going to allow for you to break through these barriers. I see the Tower sometimes as being able to break through plateaus, being able to have a breakthrough, some type of breakthrough here. So we'll clarify that, of course, and we'll see what that is. You did pull the Moon card here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, and I think that's that Sun square Neptune that's happening on the 18th. You really want to be aware, because the Moon card can point to delusions. All that glitters isn't gold. Confusion, uncertainty, self-sabotage. Be aware of self-sabotage. But the moon card can be being caught up in some type of perception, right? But who knows if that perception is real or not, right? That's why it can be illusions with the moon card. You have to be grounded in reality. Make sure that you're looking at things from a realistic standpoint here. All right. We're going to clarify here in a second. You pull this breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe here. Yeah, what I get with that card intuitively, what I'm picking up is this card kind of reminds me of like when something makes you nervous or brings anxiety or worry, or just something happens unexpectedly and then you're just overwhelmed. This card would be saying like to take a deep breath, right? To relax. Don't allow yourself to become too overwhelmed. What you see? Cancer. What's going on? Yeah, I have to come back to that. You pulled this retrograde card that says review here. Yeah. So the only planet, the personal planet that's retrograde right now would be Mars. Mercury has come direct. So with Mars being in Leo, it's in your second house. There could be an emphasis on your money and your resources at this time, and you really having to, you really wanting more for yourself or wanting to create more. And so you could be figuring out different ways here of how you can take action, appropriate action here, so that way you can get the most out of your resources or to generate more resources here for yourself. I think also too, some of you are getting really focused on like just increasing your overall well-being as well. You did pull this it says meditate and contemplate. It's a new moon in Pisces card. And this card also wanted to come out. It says confidence is your key to success. And that's what the Knight of Wands would be, right? With the King of Swords and the challenge. Fortune favors the bold. That's what the Knight of Wands is. And so sometimes you got to be confident in yourself here. Because I feel like confidence is going to be something that really helps you. You did pull this meditate and contemplate card here. I think there is a balance going on here towards like, yes, you want to be extroverted and bold, but also with that Sun square Neptune that's happening this week, this card says meditate and contemplate. Well, what is meditation? Well, it's gaining a deeper sense of awareness, right? And having to be aware, right? So I get here that just to make sure you're aware here and being and staying grounded in reality this week. Let's see, clarify the Nine of Wands and the position of the good stuff. You pull the Eight of Swords. You know what I'm saying here? I see you finally being able to see things from a different perspective here. Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. And this could have just been because of the full moon that we just had, right, in Gemini with Jupiter and a Mercury that came direct. That was in Sag with the Sun, or that's in Sag with the Sun, which, Gemini is about establishing new connection based upon information, right? Which could influence your beliefs with the Sun being in Sag at this time. So I get you here that the good thing that's happening for you is you're finally being able to see things from different perspectives, and because of that, it's allowing for you to not be stuck with the Eight of Swords, not be like, I don't know what to do and what to figure out. It's like, because you're learning and gaining different or new perspectives here on things, or getting a different perspective here, I think it's going to be it's going to help you here move forward. Clarify the World card for the overall energy. You have the Two of Wands. Some of you, there could be some travels here. But I think overall this week, Two of Wands, the World card is like, okay, Two of Wands is, I want to be bold and assertive, and I want to be my own, I want to do what I want to do. I want to go after the things I want to go after with the World card. I want to go on my own journey. I want to continue on my journey here. So I think there's an overall big goal here that you're really focused on this week. Clarify the Emperor. You have the Three of Swords. I also see you being able to overcome heartbreak, and some of you are breaking codependent. I feel like it could be things like dynamics in relationships here, because the Three of Swords is a Libra card, right? Saturn in Libra. And the Emperor's Aries. Well, that creates the access of self and relationship. And so I think you're breaking free from codependent dynamics in regards to your relationships. And it could be with things as well, to where you're really starting to become more independent and autonomous, and you're allowing yourself to embrace more freedom. Clarify the Seven of Wands in your current energy. You pull the Temperance here. Yeah, you're learning, right? Temperance is, it's the process of alchemy, right? Turning things into gold. I think also too at this time, like your beliefs, your beliefs are starting to shape up in a more clearer way, to where it's giving you faith, and also to where you're starting to believe in yourself, and you're becoming more confident and more courageous to do what's right, or do what it is that you need to do. Clarify the King of Swords in your challenge. Pull the Queen of Cups here. I feel like that Queen of Cups is you, Cancer. Clarify the Knight of Cups here, or Knight of Wands. You have the Six of Cups here. I think your challenge at this time is your challenge is having to like be smart with your energy, like your emotions. Because I think at this time you could be like, you're really discerning like what's good for you, what's not good for you on an emotional and energetic level. But I kind of get here as well that you could be like, I feel like your advice, because you could be trying to, this is very Cancerian. You could be like, there's things that you want to do, but it's like you're having to step outside your comfort zone, right? And you're having to trust by being bold, being courageous, and by expressing yourself and asserting your will, that, you know, that things will be okay, right? So I think your advice is to trust yourself, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, and to step outside of your comfort zone. Because King of Swords, Queen of Cups in the challenge would be someone who is trying to protect their comfort. Clarify the Page of Swords in the future. Yeah, you pulled the Lovers here. There could be a conversation that you could be having this week with a lover, right? Or in regards to a relationship here. Some of you is a Gemini with the Lovers. It can really be any sign though. But I think, you know, when it comes to yourself, if you're not dealing with a relationship, this is you getting, just understanding more clearly and getting newer information and being able to establish new connections. That's allowing you to really see what your highest timeline is and what you want to devote yourself to, right? What it is that you love. So there is this harmonious, glorious energy here. And I'm not trying to exaggerate that, but I do get that you will feel more harmony and more happiness here, moving in the direction here of what it is that you love. And it could be anything with this Lovers. Also, the Lovers is feeling whole again, right? Feeling more whole and complete, and not like in an energy of, you know, discomfort and separation. Boom, yeah, I knew it was a breakthrough. Tower and the Ten of Cups here in the outcome position. And I think something too, maybe there's a surprise here for you toward the end of the week. But I think things come together in a more surprising way than you expect and what you think. And I think you'll be happy by it with this Ten of Cups in the Tower. I think also too, there's a lot of self-enlightenment here that you're attaining. And I think it's really from really facing your fears or going beneath the surface on things to clear out what has been negatively influencing you here. Clarify the Moon card. All right, you pulled two cards. You pulled the Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles here, something that you may be unaware of. Yeah, Moon card says embrace the unknown, embrace uncertainty, right? Knight of Cups leads from his heart he emotionally allows himself to be vulnerable and step into new experiences, especially if it's something that he knows will make him emotionally fulfilled. But the moon card can be this challenge of uncertainty and fear. So it's about embracing the unknown and really starting to move in the direction of your dreams, right? The reality you really want to have for yourself with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a good read. A sentence that I want to like name the reading is plans that come together, or plans coming together. So, all right, that's what I got for you, Cancer. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for, of course, watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, that link's down below, and the readings are on sale still. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your video or whenever I go live. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise, in that, Cancer, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next